Hi, my name is Doc Luben. I am a writer and a person, and normally am based in Portland, Oregon. Right now, I am in Hell's Canyon, right on the border of Oregon and Idaho. The ambient sound that you hear all around me is the Snake River meeting the adorable Cache Creek, just a few yards away from me. I wanted to make a quick video. Been out here in the canyon for about 27 days by myself with no phone and no internet and without talking to anyone. In the last year, I've had a few poems that I wrote and read in various venues get a tiny bit of attention from microcultures in various parts of the internet, and at some live shows that I've done and workshops. And as a possible coincidence, all of the poems that I've got any kind of press on or gotten a lot of feedback or contact about have been on the topic of suicide. So this is the part of the video where I am supposed to reassure you that I don't think about suicide all the time, that I don't write about suicide all the time, that I'm okay. I'm probably okay. I do think about it all the time. And I'm tired of this being a subject that we're not allowed to talk about. I'm exhausted from the energy of always reassuring people, either explicitly or just with my behavior, that I am okay all of the time. It's this dirty secret that people who have some kind of mental condition aren't allowed to share with their friends, even with other people who we know have the condition. We don't talk about it. We never reveal how bad it really is. What most people don't understand about the condition, whatever particular label you want to put on it, is that it's not like sometimes you're depressed and sometimes you're not. It's not like sometimes you want to kill yourself and sometimes you don't. For me, it's always both. I don't wake up in the morning and feel grateful for the glistening dew on the grass and hopeful for the future without also feeling like this day is not a day that I want to get through. Some days are easier than others. Those of us who have suffered with any kind of suicidal condition are constantly being told by friends and public service announcements and mental health professionals that we are not alone. And we know the truth that we are alone. You can't go around talking about it all the time. You can't reach out to your friends for help every day or every week or even once a month. You have to keep it to yourself. It's one of the ways that you survive. It is actually a healthy coping strategy that I think is good, but it doesn't mean that you're not alone. You are. I want to acknowledge that to anyone who is watching this. I want to tell you that at the very, very least, you are not alone in being alone. There are a lot of us out there, and I think the time has come for us to start talking about not how to end this unendable condition, not how to just get better, but share some strategies for how we live with it, what it's like to be someone who wants to die, and what it's like to be that person every single day. I promise that I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to talk about it more directly than I have in the past. I hope other people will, when they are ready, when they're in a safe space for themselves, start talking about it too. People are incredibly receptive if you are straightforward, and even when you're being honest, you still have to be a little bit dishonest. You do have to stay calm and pretend things are easier than they are. Nobody, even certainly not mental health professionals, nobody will really respond to you if you're hysterical, but in those moments when you do have some clarity of thought, I strongly encourage you to be open, not just for yourself, but because I think if we all take this leap together, we're going to help a lot of people get through. And for as long as they choose to be here on this planet, make it a little easier for them. That's what I want to do. If you're listening to this and you know what I'm talking about, I love you. It sucks that this happened to you. We're going to live with it alone together.